We all experience one thing that will influence us forever. We experience love.
사랑이란요? 같은 곳을 보는 거?
좋아 죽는 거?
믿음이라고 생각해요. 믿음이요.
사랑은 두근거림.
There are 6.8 billion people in the world, all with different personalities. They all love in different ways. How do the men and women of Korea love each other? The beautiful love story of Korea's men and women. We now reveal Korea's love report for 2010. In the 1960s, Oh Myung-nan with her round face was considered a beauty. In the 1970s and 80s, the standard of beauty switched to actresses Jang Mi-hee and Hwang Shin-hye. Beauty in the 1990s was represented by the innocent ingenue Shim Eun-ha. In 2000, actress Kim Tae-hee was picked as the most beautiful face in the nation. Now in 2010, who sets the standard of beauty in Korea? The results of a poll conducted on people in their 20s and 30s showed that actress Shin Min-ah was regarded as a standard of beauty by men, while female respondents picked actors Kang Dong-won, Won Bin, and Seo Ji-seok.
강동원이요!
찍으신 이유가요?
아, 우리 오빠 짱이에요.
저 그냥 개인적으로 김태희 좋아해가지고.
소지석이요. 남자답고 평소도 좋아해서.
How do Koreans find their ideal partner? 44% of those surveyed answered that they began relationships through another person's introduction. The beginning of all love is encounter. We installed a camera at a cafe to see how blind dates are held. A blind date is a group date among men and women. In Korea, it's called a meeting. As soon as the participants take their seats, they begin exploring for their potential partners. When they spot someone they like, they establish a rapport with that person and compliment them generously. The participants try to be proactive.
네, 몸이 좋으시네요.
진짜 좋은 분이신 것 같아요. 운동 좋아하세요?
누구 닮지 않으세요? 누구 닮았다는 소리 안 들어요?
저요?
네.
아니요, 잘 안 돼요.
누구 닮지 않으세요? 현식이요.
They say he looks like a popular singer. This must be their target. An important part of searching is comparing oneself with the participant's ideal to quickly calculate the probability of being chosen. They begin describing their ideal types.
김태희라든지 역시 보신 한가인이라든지 그리고
Approving of others' ideal types as represented by celebrities is considered good etiquette. After a 2-hour meeting, the participants must choose partners. Who will walk away one half of a new couple? There were 3 men and 3 women, but only one couple made it through.
네, 좋습니다. 별로 기대 안 하고 나왔는데 성공한 기분입니다.
Why do Koreans go on blind dates? Let's look at the innermost thoughts of men and women who go on blind dates. This boy is spending his weekend with a comic book. A friend suddenly asks if he would be interested in a blind date. Like many men, he automatically says,
그냥 있지 뭐. 진짜 예뻐?
if she's not pretty, there's no point in meeting her. Then,
신세경!
he hears that she looks like Shin Se-kyung, the voluptuous yet baby-faced beauty.
오케이. 콜. 알겠어.
Things are a go. His pockets are empty, but no worries. He knows where his mom and his brother have hidden their secret stashes of cash. This should be enough to get him through the date. The man arrives at the destination and asks one more time,
안 늦었어. 진짜 신세경 맞아?
내가 언제 신세경이라 그랬냐? 걔도 예쁘니까 한번 만나봐.
His friend has changed his story. Chances are he's going to end up paying for what he considers a pointless date.
작전을 짜자.
The man sets up a plan. Situation 1, the woman is ugly. The woman comes into the cafe. He could never fall in love with her, but he will first make sure that she understands he is a good, well-mannered person.
안녕하세요.
Wow, could this be any worse? Now the main part of the plan has been set in motion. He pretends to get a phone call.
누나네. 누나. 뭐? 엄마가 교통사고가?
And pretends his mother has gotten into an accident. It's an infallible plan.
어머니께서 지금 교통사고. 엄마. 그러면 작전을 짜자.
And now the plan for situation 2. The woman is stunningly beautiful. When the woman arrives at the cafe, he does a quick face scan and pulls out all the stops to tell her how happy he is to meet her.
모시느라고 많이 힘드셨죠? 제가 모시러 갔었어야 되는데.
His friend, the most dangerous obstacle, must be sent away immediately.
가. 진짜? 가.
And now all that's left is for him to whisk her off into a crimson sunset. Let's look at the innermost thoughts of men and women who go on blind dates. This is what a woman is thinking.
여보세요?
A friend offers to set her up. The woman starts off with the basics.
소개팅? 뭐 하는 사람인데? 차는? 학교는?
Judging from her friend's answers, her potential blind date seems to be the first good catch in a long time.
알았어. 생각 좀 해볼게.
Appearance is 9/10 of the law on blind dates. The best thing for swollen eyelids is a frozen spoon massage. A cucumber massage is a must. Then she picks a dress that makes her look innocent yet feminine. One last makeup check before entering the cafe. Who could resist this face? She finds the guy, and he's just ordinary, but she decides to reserve her doubts since he's apparently quite wealthy.
안녕하세요. 이 식사는?
She asks simple questions to see how capable the guy is. First, she checks if he has a car.
오시는 길에 차는 안 막히셨어요?
예. 오는 도로가 8차선이라 쭉 잘 왔습니다.
Then she asks him about his job.
뭐 요새 다들 힘들다던데 경기는 안 타세요?
제가 또 공기업을 다녀가지고 경기는 안 타요.
The woman concludes the guy is boyfriend material with a car and a prestigious job. When it comes to blind dates, it's commonly thought that men prioritize looks while women prioritize money and social status. Everyone enjoys a date with their true love. Let's take a peek at the very special dates of two real couples determined to have a good time. Money is no prerequisite for happiness. Gwansu and Yujin, a practical couple, first head to Myeongdong.
사달라고?
Wait a minute. This is the practical couple. Why does she want him to buy her something? Just as Gwansu is about to feel depressed and insecure in the cosmetics store, Yujin takes out her wallet.
이거 무료 되자. 예. 오빠 먼저 받아.
She pulls out a free coupon. She's dragged him to the shop to give him a special gift to reward him for studying so hard lately.
옛날에 화장품 사서 쿠폰 받은 거거든요. 그래서 무료로 받을 수 있는 건데 그래서 이번 기회에 왔어요.
Cosmetics can change men too. Gwansu has a hard time taking his eyes off his reflection in the mirror.
안녕히 가세요. 아, 예, 안녕히 가세요.
Now it's Kwansu's turn to give Yujin something.
자, 이제 다음 코스는 뭔가요?
아, 지금 배가 너무 고파서 신당동 가서 떡볶이 먹으려고요.
떡볶이? 맛있겠다.
같이 가시죠.
The couple starts walking. They're not seriously thinking about walking from Myeongdong to Shindangdong, are they? A special day deserves a special event. Seungmin and Sujin, the luxurious couple, begin their date. Their first date destination is a couple massage therapy shop. Seungmin chose to come to this shop as a gift for Sujin, whose skin has become rough and dry with a change of seasons. When the therapy begins, Seungmin tries to get on Sujin's good side.
제 여자친구가요, 피부가 약하니까 살살 좀 해주세요.
Sujin bursts out laughing. The therapist is nothing if not professional. The therapist's hands gently scrub the face and cover it with plaster. After half an hour,
피부 좀 좋아졌는데?
voila! Sujin's skin is as flawless as Cleopatra's. Even the transportation between date destinations has been specially planned. The water taxi, which runs along the Han River, is the quickest and most romantic way of getting across Seoul. The water taxi is popular among couples who want to watch the sunset while slicing across the Han River and enjoying the privacy of the boat.
우측에 보이는 섬은 노들섬입니다. 한강에서 가장 깊은 곳이 바로 이 앞에 한강 배경. 여기가 한 13m가 나옵니다.
The water taxi, which glides underneath bridges decorated with various lights, also offers its passengers a glimpse of Seoul's night skyline. It's as beautiful as Hong Kong's.
감사합니다.
The luxurious couple happily arrives on the other side. Meanwhile, the practical couple is still walking.
힘들어요. 근데 좋아요.
왜요?
재밌잖아요. 운 정도 되고 뭐 좋지 뭐. 맞자?
They have walked for 2 hours and 10 minutes, and they finally arrive at Shindangdong, the mecca of tteokbokki lovers everywhere. Tteokbokki is widely recognized as a street food, but it's also the most popular food among Korea's 50 million people.
떡이 되게 조그만하다 맞지?
The rice cakes and dumplings covered in a spicy sauce are the perfect size for small public displays of affection.
뜨거워. 맛있어.
It's also a way to eat a hearty meal at a very affordable price.
맛있게 드셨어요?
네, 배 터지게 먹었어요. 배 터지게.
그러면 다음은 어디로 갔어요?
다음 코스는 제가 특별히 준비한 코스가 있습니다.
어떤 거예요?
비밀입니다. 비밀.
Meanwhile, the luxurious couple heads to an expensive restaurant with a fantastic night view.
얼마나 들었지?
It's their 100-day anniversary, which can only be celebrated with a very special meal.
네, 오늘을 위하여.
They toast to their happiness with wine under dim lights. They feel as if the world is revolving around them.
어떻게 그런 거 생각했어?
널 위해서 준비했지. 재밌었어? 그래?
This couple's last destination wraps up their date with a bit of culture mixed with romance. They arrive at a movie theater. While they wait for their movie in a spacious and elegant VIP lounge, they are waited on hand and foot.
카페 라떼요.
차가운 걸로 해드릴까요?
네.
시럽은 넣으세요.
The couple is free to whisper sweet nothings into each other's ears as they lounge about and are treated like royalty.
나 발음도 안 좋은데.
In a theater reserved just for them, the movie begins.
Charlie doesn't approve, which makes this all the more fun.
Sungmin and Soojin finish their date, confirming their love for one another in a quiet movie theater, where they can watch and talk about the movie in private. Gwon-soo's last stop on his date with Yoojin is Cheonggyecheon, or Cheonggye Stream, which is a popular date destination for young couples all over Seoul. Many couples promise everlasting love at this very spot. Gwon-soo and Yoojin, like so many couples before them, make precious memories in their beautiful surroundings. They make sure to thoroughly enjoy and record every moment of their time together.
하나, 둘, 셋.
At this wonderful moment, they promise to make their happy love last a very long time.
사랑해.
나도 사랑해.
진짜?
They hope they won't look back on their time together with regret.
우리 예쁘게 사랑할게요.
How much did the two couples spend? With totals of 490,000 and 12,000 won, the luxurious couple takes the prize. Proposal is the first step to marriage. This man is lighting each candle with the utmost care. He takes the time to check everything he has prepared, smiling all the while. This is Oh Sung-jun, who is determined to give his girlfriend a beautiful proposal she'll never forget.
이런 거 처음이라서 많이 긴장이 되고 제가 많이 떨리는데 그래도 뭐 사랑하는 여친을 위해서 열심히 한번 해보겠습니다.
The preparations are complete. All that's left now is for his love Seon to be moved to tears. Will Sung-jun's proposal prepared for 3 hours end in success? Seon seems mystified as she walks between the candles. Now Sung-jun will give Seon a special performance he has prepared.
우리가 사귀게 된 결정적인 역할을 해줍니다. 뭔지 알겠지?
First, he sings the fight song of the baseball team that brought them together.
슈퍼소닉 이대연은 탑.
It has already been 200 days since they first fell in love at a baseball stadium. Sung-jun's performance turns the clock back to that first day. And now for Sung-jun's special and heartfelt confession of love. I have prepared a surprise event for you, my love. Now my performance will begin. I will love you forever and ever until both of us are old and gray. The highlight of Sung-jun's proposal is a video letter to Seon. Oh Sung-jun makes clear he loves only one person, Jin Se-yeon, the woman who is most precious to him. At his proposal that they spend the second act of their lives together, she shows tears of joy. The most common yet special words in the world. Upon hearing these words, Seon makes the decision to spend the rest of her life with Sung-jun.
사랑해.
난 더 사랑해. 완전 사랑해.
Sung-jun's proposal is a success.
행복하죠, 여자니까. 누구나 다 받고 싶은 거고 한 번쯤은 해보고 싶은 거니까.
Is marriage really the fruit of love? Everyone believes marriage is a happily ever after, but is it really? Here we reveal how the fantasy can be shattered. This is how the woman's fantasy is shattered. Her husband used to bring home a cake on their wedding anniversary and tell her she was a gift from heaven. 5 years later,
끄기 전에 나한테 할 말 없어?
없어. 빨리 끄자. 매일 하잖아. 빨리 끄 들어가자. 빨리. 자, 하나, 둘, 셋. 축하해. 무슨냐?
where did the love go?
야, 아니 안 힘들어.
내가 이러려고 데려온 거 아닌데.
에이, 뭐 설거지 하는 건데. 아니야, 하지 마. 빨리 가서 쉬어.
차가워. 내가
빨리 가서 쉬어.
5 years later,
아, 나 어깨가 너무 아파. 설거지 좀 도와줘.
아, 무슨 설거지야. 설거지 싫은 거 알면서. 열심히 해.
her husband, instead of helping, adds to the dishes she is washing. And the woman's fantasy crumbles. This is how a man's fantasy is shattered. Breakfast consists of the same food every day. When he got married, he thought his loving wife would prepare a feast for him 3 times a day. It's even more surprising because she seems to actually enjoy her meal.
고기 없어?
없어.
아휴, 내가 무슨 토끼냐. 맨날 풀만 먹게.
아, 이게 무슨 풀이야. 반찬이가 골고루 5가지나 있구만.
예, 토끼님. 많이 드십시오.
How did he end up marrying a woman who can't cook? This is when a man is robbed of his fantasy. A man is having dinner with his wife. Then a familiar sound erupts from his bottom. His wife snaps at him, telling him to fix his dirty habits.
내가 밥 먹을 때 방귀 뀌지 말라고 했지. 아, 도대체 그 들은 거. 아, 진짜 언제. 아, 나 진짜. 아.
알았어. 미안해. 그만하자.
자기는 지금 뭐가 미안한지도 몰라.
내가 방귀 낀 거 미안하다고. 오케이?
지금 그게 중요한 게 아니잖아. 어? 어머님 앞에서는 안 그럴 거 아니야. 아, 도대체 애들이 배울까봐 무섭다 진짜.
아휴, 반 두자. 반 더.
뭘 관둬? 나랑 얘기 좀 해.
He wishes his wife would just leave him alone, but she is like a woodpecker pecking away.
아직 아까 한 얘기도 마저 안 끝났고 자기는 아까 말투에 진심 어린 사과가 들어있지.
His ears are in lockdown mode, but his wife doesn't care. She is on a roll.
안 들려. 아무것도 안 들려.
나 귀 떼지 못해. 귀 떼라고.
안 들린다고 아무것도.
뭐가 안 돼? 왜 자기는 얘기를 하나 하지 않고 회피하려고 해?
The man who had been trying to avoid his wife runs outside.
그만 좀 해. 아이.
Is marriage really the end of love? We decided to find out with a real discussion between married couples. Kim Soo-hong and Chang So-hee have been married for 2 years. They first met in college and went on to tie the knot.
99년도에 결혼했으니까 결혼한
Lee Jong-un and Park So-hee, who have been married for 12 years, say no one believes them when they say So-hee is the older one. Yoo Jae-ho and Im Jong-suk, who have been married for 4 years, say their marriage finally kicked in when they had their child. Their largest complaint was that their satisfaction with their sex life dropped dramatically after marriage.
안 맞는 게 저 진짜 하기 싫을 때도 있는데 그럴 때 자꾸 찌근덕거리면서 그럴 때 있고
집안도 좀 이렇게 환한 분위기에 조명도 예쁘게 해놓고 그리고 누구 어른들 하시는 것처럼 맛있는 장어나 굴이나 해산물 이런 거 해주면 뭐 신앙이 아이고 그랬어.
In fact, Korean couples rated 12th out of 13 Asian Pacific countries polled on satisfaction with sex after marriage. Korean married couples' satisfaction with their sex lives was well below average. But even though their once burning passions have been reduced to flickers and differences of habit produce daily arguments, they all say marriage is a worthwhile experience.
결혼은 나에 대해서 막 터닝 포인트가 됩니다.
결혼하면서 뭐가 딱 완결되는 게 아니기 때문에 그건 시작이고 거기서부터 이제 삶이 시작되는 거고
같은 점 하나를 같이 서로 바라보는 예, 그런 게 결혼인 것 같아요.
The love of Koreans never stays the way it started. Passionate love continues to evolve until it finally emerges as a long-cultivated affection which embraces everything.
우리 예쁘게 사랑할게요.
We hope Koreans continue to love with a love steeped in understanding and consideration.